I'm going to tell you something that's going to make the people that do what I do a little bit mad. Because if you think that you need some sort of fancy studio, a script, some kind of audio gear, some special editing app to start winning at short form or quick hit video content, let me let you know, you don't need none of that, right? You can take your phone, lean it up, lean it up against a coffee cup, stack of books, pot, whatever. That's it. That's your whole setup. Now I'm going to give you 10 quick, raw, fast hit videos that you can make. No editing, no setup, no excuses. Now, I'm building this concept around the idea shorts because it's something that happened in class yesterday, which I will touch on in a second. But this will even work for quick hit long form videos because sometimes you need to just quickly get out 3, 4, 5-minute video and call that thing done, right? Let's get with it, right? So it's really a matter of deciding on how deep you want to go on a particular tip or topic, but let's go in. Now, before we jump in, let me explain. Yesterday, we're in class. And I realized that people in my Grow group are spending way too much time overthinking what it takes to make short contents. And right now, even something as simple as a tip that takes 4 to 5 minutes, that can be considered a long form content. And it's just a matter of whether you record it vertical or horizontal or just do both because you can kind of crop with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, none of this stuff is going to be fancy. All these are going to be super easy, and I'm going to give you ones that you can just rock out right now. You decide whether to do them long or short. But the simple mindset shift is the platforms favor attention and completion, not fancy edits. The other simple mindset shift is a lot of stuff that you're seeing when you're doom scrolling is created by people that have grown up with that younger sort of attention span. And I don't want to blanket and call all these kids low attention span because my niece has an incredible attention span. But it's just that that's what they look for. That's their style. That's what they grew up on. It's kind of like our version of hip hop ain't their version of hip hop. We don't like a lot of their version of hip hop. It's the same thing, right? Our viewers are looking for things that could actually help them, and they're willing to give it 20, 30 seconds to get that brain caught, not the 7 to 10 that everybody says. And honestly, most of your high performing content that's out here today, a lot of it is not overproduced, especially in genres like the cooking genres. In the cooking genres, you got people that are just shooting with like webcams or their phones, and they got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. Whereas I think the problem is when you come into the content creator space and you're looking at people like myself or my buddy Brandon, Mary Lou, we all have these elaborate setups. People assume that your content needs that too in order to be a creator. It kind of sort of depends on the content you're talking about. Now, we're often talking about cameras and lights and mics, so we have those things. But if you're talking about how to save 15% on my car insurance by switching to Geico, you don't need none of that. You just don't, right? You just need to give the facts on what I need to know in order to get good policy. Actually, insurance people don't like to be on the internet. But anyway, those are some of the things that you need to know. All you need to do is one idea per video is enough. And remember that your job is clarity, not clever editing. Low production or regular people production is very, very normal right now. So we're going to call this low effort videos because, and honestly, YouTube is looking for more content. They don't care how cute it is. Okay, idea number 1. Write these down, or maybe I'll make a list somewhere. You let me know in the comments which one of these are your favorites. The first idea is going to be stop doing this, do this instead, right? So you're basically going to put your phone up somewhere and tell the people, hey, stop wasting your time on this mistake and do this simple thing instead, right? So for a fitness person, stop doing random workouts, repeat 3 moves for 30 days. Simple, right? If you're a finance person, stop guessing where your money went and check out yesterday's bank statement, right? If you're a parenting person, stop asking why and ask what did they think would happen or what did they hope would happen, right? And for creators, stop shopping for gear and record a clip today, a rough clip. See, that's a prime example. Idea number 2, right? If you're feeling whatever that emotion is, hear this, right? So you're going to say something like, if you feel sad about, TikTok gaining traction over YouTube, you're not broken. It just means this, right? So if you're a business person, if you're feeling behind, you're comparing sort of the wrong things, right? If it's an art person, like filming in public, right? If it says like you feel like filming in public is difficult, it's because you care about the content that you're creating, right? Very simple. If you feel like a fraud, you're caring too much about the results. These kind of things, right? Just you got to make it work for you, but these are just the ideas. Now, here's another one. Number 3, I can get my fingers together. One rule I wish I knew sooner. Dude, I made an entire month of videos about this. Now, this is going to be a little micro story, right? But there's one thing about content creation that I wish I had known sooner, right? One thing that I wish about traveling that I wish I had known sooner. If I had done this, it would have saved me time, pain, effort, stress, money, whatever the above, right? So if you think about it, for tech, it's like, get those 2-minute emails done now instead of putting them off, right? And for parenting, I guess, routines are better than lectures, something of that nature. Let's get to number 4. I want to keep these quick because they're not complicated. You have all this knowledge in your melon. Number 4, you're doing it the hard way. Here's a hot take, right? Now, listen, I'm doing it right now. You're doing your videos the hard way. You're overthinking them. You're taking too much time. You're going too crazy, trying to make it perfect. You're trying to, not stumble over your words. I stumble over a word in every damn video and ain't none of y'all complain about it yet. Not name one. I just want y'all to hear that because y'all hear me all the time. Not even a biggie. So number 4, give them a hot take. You're doing this the wrong way. And I'm giving you a hot take right now. You're spending way too much time overthinking your videos. And all you need to do is just get them out. Okay? Clarity over perfection, right? Number 5, this micro before and after. Give a dope before and after insight. Don't require no edits. This could be a single clip. The sample script would be like, before I used to do the old behavior and now I do the new behavior and it feels better, right? So before I used to drink 4 cups of coffee a day, but now I keep it down to 2. And I realize it has allowed me to regulate my emotions a heck of a lot better. And I backfill all the extra coffee with water. And man, I feel fantastic. And I stay more hydrated because, well, coffee actually is a diuretic and it causes you to wee. Okay, that was too much info. Anyway, those are real basic things, right? It could be notifications on versus notifications off. It could be like, like writing versus daily sketches. If you're an art person, writing a journal versus just taking little Post-it notes, many things, okay? Let's get to number 6. Tiny challenge for today. Here is your simple tiny challenge today. It could be any tiny challenge for today. Here is your tiny challenge. Challenge yourself today. Comment done if you try it. So here's mine for you today. Your tiny challenge for today is to take any one of these 10 videos and make the damn video. As soon as you do it, come back to this video, comment down in the comment section below and be like, I did it, damn it, and we good. Let's call it that. That's your challenge for today, is to take any of the 10 I'm giving you and run till that. Okay, art person, 1 sketch a day. Parent person, compliment your kids, or don't ask them, what they did at school today. Ask them for something that's going to require a longer explanation. Because I'm going to tell you what, my mama say, what you did at school today? I'll be like, nothing. If your mama said, hey, man, what did you and Roger get up today? Like, is Roger still talking to that girl, Tracy? And I'll be snitching. I'll be like, oh, man, he's simping hard. Roger, if you see this video, I apologize. I didn't mean to bring up old stuff. Anyway, that was my bestie when I was in school. Anyway, number 7, right? Mistakes that everyone makes. Give the mistake, give the fix, right? You want to do this real quick, selfie style with a tone, lean in, give those body suggestions, that sort of work, right? So, for instance, if you are a tech person and you've been avoiding getting into the preferences of any app, that's a mistake. The best way to learn any app is open the preferences first, look and see what the things are in there, because you always be finding some preferences that you forgot, and you be like, man, I wish I had known that quicker. I was just telling somebody today, like how you could right-click a picture on the desktop and convert that sucker to JPEG. And I swear, I made a video today for my man Lionel Bailey because he didn't even know that. And I'm about to send that video out. That's going to be a short coming out soon. But the very simple thing you can do, what's the mistake that everybody's making? Simple stuff, right? Waiting to feel worthy, that might be a crazy one. But, they're out here. Let's get to number 8 real quick. Here's the thought that's in your head. And this is a relatable call out, right? Right now, you are thinking that content and creating is hard. But here's what I wish someone told me. All you got to do is say what you got to say straight from the heart, no script, make the damn video. That's a perfect one. Because what we're talking about right now. I'm going to just jump straight to number 9 because I don't think you need any more than that. Number 9 is like, watch this before X. So I'm about to make a whole brand new channel. So it'll be like, watch this before you book your trip to Tokyo. Watch this before you buy that Shinkansen pass. That's the bullet train in case you're unfamiliar. This is sort of a warning statement from somebody which has experience, right? Yeah, that was too easy to go through. But, things like, getting your blood work done before you try to do some crazy diet. A lot of people don't talk to their doctor before they do that. Or, when you're getting your tech, you about to buy that first computer, you don't plan for your storage needs, and like 6 months in, you wishing you had bought the bigger drive. Although you told yourself, like, I couldn't afford that extra $200 when you probably could have. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even as a business person, ask your clients, why did they pick you? Not asking for a testimony. Those are all good, right? So anybody in any business at any echelon can be like, whoa. As a content creator, you can be like, I'm always asking for people for comments, but rarely if ever do I ask my people to send me a testimonial if I happen to nail something that works for them. That's a hint. All right, number 10. We finished after this one, gang. Number 10, authority micro story, right? Again, this is one of those ones where you lean in and you look a little serious. Maybe you got a smile on your face. And I've said this recently, right? If I was fixing to start this content process all over again today, I would absolutely ignore trying to make perfect videos and focus more on creating as much content as possible, failing as fast as possible, and learning from my mistakes. Simple. That short is done. I might clip that, save myself some time. That one is done, right? It can be like, if I had to start today on my diet loss journey, the first place I would start is with 30-minute walks. A lot of people get out here and they're thinking you got to walk 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles. You really got to walk 30 minutes, and you can do it right after you eat. That's a good digestive walk. It'll help you digest your food faster. It'll get your metabolism up, and something that you can do with the whole family or with your missus or your side piece or whatever, right? Very simple tips. If I had to start all over, what would I do, right? If I had to start content all over, I'd spend more time creating than consuming. That's it. That is your 10 that you need. Like, I'm going to throw you a bonus because one more just came to me. How about a self-reflection question? How about one question to ask yourself? One question to ask yourself about golf. Do you really need to go out and buy another club? Like, is buying that club going to get you that much better? Or are you just buying this to keep up with the Joneses and the Mikes and the Steves and them, right? Another good question is a content creator. Real deal question to your people. Would you miss me if I stopped posting? Yeah, I mean, things like that. Like, these are real simple situations. So I'm going to give you a couple of quick fill-in-the-blank scripts you can do right now. If you're struggling with X, try this instead. Simple script. No matter what it is your echelon, you can rock that one. Another one is, the biggest mistake I see with X, here's what you should do instead. Give that answer, right? Never, again, like putting your computer to sleep, because I never do. Like, I don't even turn it off. I just let it handle its own business. Things like that, right? And again, I told you one earlier about I used to think that was perfect when it came to like the odd water bottle, right? I used to think, doing this was going to be difficult, but it's not as far as possible. And those are just the simple type of things that you can do. So here's your plan. In the next 24 hours, I want you to pick 3 ideas out of this list. And I want you to record all 3 of them stuff. Don't even think about correcting anything. If you make any mistakes, fix it in a sentence and let it go. Do not edit these videos in any way, shape, or form. You can add No, I don't even want you to do that. You can add like a little captions in your app if you want. You can add a sticker or something if you want. I don't even put music nowadays. In most cases, I just let them suckers run, right? And I want you to think about it. Make 1 line per video. I mean, like, you're talking 1 or 2 sentences. Do not make whole paragraphs. If these are like the 3 bullet points you got to get out, they get to be 1 or 2 words. It's not a full script. Your whole goal is to get them out. And most of these you can do from the heart. You don't even need a script, right? And all you got to do is either face the lamp or face the window, prop your phone up at eye level, sit in your face in the frame, and then call it a day. And I want you to, in 10 minutes, I want you to record 3 shorts in 10 minutes. Hit the record button, record 3 shorts, say that line with confidence, say it like you mean it, say it with your chest, stop the record button. If you mess up, you allow 1 extra take. I'm going to let you slide. You allow 1 take, no more than 2 takes. If you don't nail it in 2 takes, you send the ugly one. Because you know what? You can record it again in a week and post it again. You can be like, man, last week I tried to tell you this and my words did not come out straight. Let me reiterate what I was trying to say. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even say that. I would just post it again. All right. So we're talking anywhere from 7 to 15-second videos and just call them a day. If you can get to a minute, cool. 3, no one says you got to use all 3 of their minutes. It can be 7 to 15 seconds. Those videos perform extremely well. And I want you to post at least 1 a day. And then post the other 2 tomorrow or the next day. And just get it done. Just get it done. Just get it done. You have my permission. Now, I don't know who needed to hear this, but if it was you, let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video I think you should watch. And I agree with them. Or actually stop and make the damn shorts.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk.